Today is Tuesday, July 26th. News this morning, an earnings problem with McDonald's, a couple of downgrades in the restaurant sector. So let's take a look at the sector. This is the Dow Jones U.S. Restaurant Index. Got a lot of names in it. Of course, McDonald's is the heavyweight in the group. And before the earnings, this is as of the close yesterday, you could see that the group is heading up towards resistance from the old high in April. Above its averages, although the averages are trending higher, but not great in my opinion. Indicators, RSI is a little on the high side, a little overbought. On balance volume for the group, not terrible. At least it's going up for this little phase. Of course, not as high as it was earlier in the year. So this is a good place for profit taking before any kind of news. Let's take a look at McDonald's. This line here is the pre-market trading. So you can see it's down quite a bit, a couple of bucks. But overall, it's not terrible. Still above the 200-day average. RSI is going to dip, but away from the overbought region. On balance volume looks pretty good down here. So far, not really a terrible outcome for McDonald's. Possibly even just a buying opportunity, or at least something to look at. Okay, let's move on to the next one that was in the news, Panera Bread. Again, here is the pre-market trading, so it's down a little bit, not terrible. But again, the overall chart is not terrible. It looks pretty good. The trend is still up. Momentum slackened off a bit, as you can guess, because of this trading range. On balance volume, not terrible, but not great either. So right now the thing is trading around its 50-day average in the pre-market. But until this support level breaks here, I would say that there's really not a big problem here. I don't know if I'd want to buy it right here because this trend line is broken to the downside. But I want to keep this on the radar screen because maybe at the support level, if it shows some sort of bounce, that might be a good place. Just a couple more to look at. Loco Chicken. Don't even know. This stock is just obviously in bad shape. Even though it's above its averages right now, the trend is kind of flat after a bear market. Not a whole lot to say about it. Down a little bit in the pre-market, but really wouldn't be looking at this one at all today. Cheesecake Factory. You can see this has an actual trend line breakout to the upside, and it's pulling back. You can see that's the pre-market level. So this might be just a pullback from overbought conditions, and again, possible buying opportunity if it can show some bouncing or a little bit of power as it comes back down. And finally, DRI at support. The shorter line in there is the pre-market trading. Not a whole lot of movement. To me, it looks like it's at the bottom of a trading range or support level. The only problem is on balance volume is falling. And because it didn't bounce strong after hitting the support, I kind of think it's trying to break down, move to the downside. So watch that for the breakdown. I don't know if I'd like this on the long side. That's it, restaurants. A lot of news this morning. Not really all that bad.